What's up guys, Adam here with In The Zone Cards and Games, and today we have an opening of Settlers of Catan. I have to say it's one of my favorite board games to come out in the last handful of years, where if we flip over to the back, you'll see you make this island, and then you have to collect resource cards and get victory points. The first player to, I believe it's 7 victory points, wins the game. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what you get inside this box. So let's just go ahead and get this plastic factory wrapping off. There we go. Just get that off. Get that out of the way. And if you can see the details on this box, it's like a nice textured cardboard box. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get the lid out of the way. Let's just set that to the side. And what do we have here? Looks like it comes with a free Catan sticker. Trade, build, settle, Catan. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. We have our nice instruction manual. So that's cool. Set that to the side. We have Catan game family, just kind of a little catalog of everything that they have to offer, it looks like. Yep, all the expansions there and everything. So that's cool. Have to take a look at that later on. Ooh, and here we have it, our token pieces and our seawater. So let's go ahead and move the box out of the way first and go ahead and take a look at what we have here in our tokens and our game board. Because these tokens are what make up our game board. So let's get the wrapping off of there. Set that to the side. So, ooh, these are all connected. Okay. So our first piece here, we have fields, which provide sheep. We have forests, which provide wood. Oh, I'm sorry, these fields up here, they're wheat. I believe I said wheat. I couldn't remember if I said wheat or sheep. Here, we have our fields which produce sheep. And then here, more forests that produce wood. So if we pop those out, let's just get one out there very carefully. Ooh, rip a bit of the back off. That's okay, because our piece is still fine. So we have our water here, and then we have our forest here. So isn't that nice? So this is our tokens for the game. We'll go ahead and set those aside. No point in taking all of those out right now. And then what do we have here? Okay, here are our number pieces, which you'll put a number on each of these as you begin. We'll get into that into another video, but just want to kind of explain what those are. And then here we have our ports, so that way we can do trades and stuff like that if we want to do fishing. And then we have our sand or desert token, which gives no advantage to anyone, but it can actually become a disadvantage later on. Again, we'll be going over all these later on in the future video when we teach you how to play Settlers of Catan. And these are all of our board pieces. Each of them have ports on there. The other ports are for customizable ports if you don't want to deal with the trades that are provided here. And then finally, we have our player cards, where it just kind of tells you the exchange rate for what it takes to make a road, a settlement, a city, and to get a deployment card. And of course, our two big awesome cards, which are like, hey, biggest army and longest roads. So that's cool. So all these pieces, again, will be used to make our big hexagonal game board. So let's go ahead and set those to the side and go ahead and bring our board back over here. So we're provided with 2 dice for when we have to roll to see who's going first and what kind of tokens that we get later on. In our little baggie here, we have all of our different colored road pieces for our different teams, whether that be blue, orange, white, or red. So that's cool. We'll need those later on when we play the game. In here, we have our cards for the different... Come on, get in focus. You can do it. There we go. We have our different cards for when we play the game and everything like that. So let's go ahead and just get this wrapper open. Hopefully that comes out just as easy as that did. So, we carefully open the box there. Whew. We come with 2 packs of cards. We have... These are our resource cards. As soon as it wants to get into focus. Come on now. Let's see, usually if I put my hand back here, it'll come into focus. There we go. We have our bricks. And of course, all the other resource cards are in here, and we'll take a look at those later on. And then we have our victory point cards. This one just happens to be, come on, focus camera. Our library. So that's cool, that's one of our victory point cards. Again, we'll open those up and take a look at those later on when we play the game. So for now, let's just go ahead and get those back in the box they came in. And what's this bag? Ah, this is our bag for our settlement pieces. For our house, we have our tiny houses. Let's see if we can get you one. Like a tiny house, and then what's the equivalent to like a hotel in Monopoly. And then, ooh, cool. The box also provides us with extra bags to store all of our tokens in. See, is there anything in the bottom of the box? There is not. So that's everything that's included in the Settlers of Catan board game box. So stay tuned next time for when we teach you how to actually play the game. Until next time, remember, next time you're going to game, be sure to be in the zone.